All right, let's talk about something that might just change the way you see, well, everything. We're going to get into the science of your subconscious and how you can actually reprogram your own reality. Have you ever had that feeling, you've set a goal, you're putting in the work, your intentions are spot on, but you still feel like you're running in place, fighting against some invisible current that just keeps pulling you back? And that's the big puzzle, isn't it? Consciously, we all want the same things: to be healthy, to be happy, to be successful. But so often, the life we're living doesn't quite match up with the life we're trying to create. So what's going on in that gap? Well, according to the source material we're looking at today, the culprit isn't a lack of willpower. It's hidden software. It's your subconscious mind running programs in the background that are secretly calling the shots. Think about it like a computer. Your conscious mind is you, sitting at the keyboard, deciding what you want to do. But your subconscious, that's the operating system. It's running all these old programs that were installed years ago, most of them without your permission. And when your command conflicts with one of those old programs, guess which one wins? The automatic program, every single time. Here's a perfect story from the book that shows how this happens. A little boy, Pistike, is playing with coins. His mom, trying to keep him safe, says, "Pistike, money is dirty. It's full of germs. Go wash your hands." She says it 100 times. Fast forward, Pistike is now an adult and he just can't seem to make money. Why? Because his subconscious has a deeply ingrained program that says money is dirty and dangerous. Get rid of it. He's sabotaging himself without even knowing it. And look, it's not just our parents. We are constantly being programmed. Think about the ads you see that tell you you're not good enough, the news that's designed to keep you in a state of fear, the slogans we hear over and over. It all seeps in, writing code on our subconscious hard drive. Okay, I know this might sound a bit abstract, this idea of programs, but here's where it gets really interesting. There's some incredible physical proof that our thoughts and our words have a direct, measurable effect on the physical world. So, this researcher, Masaru Emoto, did these amazing experiments. He would take samples of water, expose them to different words, feelings, even just thoughts, and then he would freeze the water and take a picture of the ice crystals that formed. The results are, well, you just have to see them. Just look at this. On top, you have water that was exposed to angry, hateful phrases like, "I will kill you." It's just a chaotic, deformed blob. But the water below it, it was exposed to the word love, and it formed this absolutely gorgeous, complex, symmetrical crystal. It's the same water. The only difference was the intention directed at it. But then, he took it even further. He took 2 jars of cooked rice. He didn't say a word. He just put a label on one jar that said love, and on the other, "You fool." After a few days, the love rice was fermenting, still looking fine. The "you fool" rice? It was a disgusting, black, rotten mess, just from the intention behind a written word. So why should you care about pictures of water and rice? Well, here's the punchline. Your body is over 70% water. Every thought you think, every word you say to yourself, you are running this experiment on your own cells, every second of every day. Okay, so we know we have these faulty subconscious programs, and now we've seen proof that our thoughts literally shape our reality. The big question is, what can we do about it? How do we actually rewrite the code? The answer comes from the author's own journey. So the author found himself stuck, living in Sweden, working like crazy but getting absolutely nowhere. He had a realization. His old subconscious map was just leading him in circles. So he created a new one. He recorded a bunch of positive affirmations onto a cassette tape and just listened to it every single day. For 5 months, nothing. And then, in month 6, everything started to change. He called them miracles. Opportunities just started showing up out of thin air. And the secret to why this worked is so simple. It uses the exact same principle that installed the bad programs in the first place: repetition. Remember Pistic's mom saying money is dirty 100 times? Your conscious mind might argue, but your subconscious, it just accepts whatever it hears over and over and over again. By repeating new commands, you're bypassing that critical filter and installing new software directly. So what kind of code should you be writing? Well, the book suggests what it calls the 10 Commandments of the Subconscious. It's basically a complete system upgrade for every major area of your life, from health and abundance to relationships and inner peace. Now, before you run off and start recording affirmations, there's some really important fine print.
This isn't just wishful thinking. It works within certain universal laws, and you've got to understand the rules of the road to use it effectively and responsibly.
This is probably the most important thing to understand. Rewriting your programs changes your inner state, and that will attract new people and new opportunities into your future. But, and this is a big one, it does not erase your past. The law of cause and effect, or karma, is still in play. Think of it like this. The consequences of your past actions are like letters you mailed to yourself a while ago. Those letters are coming. This process doesn't stop the mail, but it gives you this strength and wisdom to handle whatever is in those letters when they arrive. And here's a really powerful example of that responsibility. The book gives a serious warning about using the ideal partner affirmation. It says, this program is so powerful, it can literally pull your soulmate into your life. That sounds great, right? But what if you're already married or in a committed relationship? Activating that program could cause massive chaos and pain, not just for you, but for your partner and your families. It just goes to show these are not games. This is powerful stuff that has real-world consequences. So as we wrap this up, it really all comes down to one simple idea. Your life is being run by a program. Some of that code is serving you, and some of it is probably just an old bug that keeps making things crash. The question to leave you with is this. Now that you know you're the programmer, what's the first line of new code you're going to write?